Hello everybody, this is my catside. Welcome to Battle 3 Campaign 48 4ID versus 1FR, which I called the 1JFR for the entire last round. For the last two times I casted. It's the 1FR versus the 4ID. And sorry for the late start. It was so laggy that I couldn't even watch. So I'm hoping that I figured out how to get rid of some of this lag. It appears to be looking a little bit better. Anyway, 4ID is playing from the red side. 1FR is playing from the blue side, and I still don't know if the volume's working, so again, bear with me here. So, overview of the map. 4ID is up by about 80 tickets. They currently have the bleed, and it looks like Alumeral and Jasper are trying to get into this Delta flag, but there are a lot of people there, and then Jasper goes down. I do apologize for the kind of late start to catch up with this, but I have a good excuse. And as soon as my commercial's done here, which you will hear in the background, is he still alive? Who's Takes 420? Takes 420 is still alive. No, he is not. Yummy. Nope, Top Notch. Top finds him, and off goes Top. Run, run, run. Alright, so 4ID have a great hold on the map. No possibilities. Looks like Fury's coming around. Do a little jet drop on Echo. We'll see if Zone sees it. Ooh, look at this. What the fuck? I mean, I'm not like... Wow, so laggy. Look at that. Yeah. Fury, that was a fail. Total fail. It's a good thing Bean made it. So Bean's gonna go ahead, get the beacon down, probably wait for his guys all to spawn in at the same time, and then hit the flag so it burns quicker so they can't dead spawn in Yarg. But don't worry, it's Yarg. He probably just has a sniper rifle. But then Banjax comes in as well. Banjax takes out James Bond, but this flag does look like it's gonna turn blue. Banjax still doing some work, takes out Bean Diego, finally gets taken out by Beer Hunter. But here comes the help. Helicopter's coming in. Zone's trying to find somebody to kill. Tom's his gunner. Let's see if I can find Tom's point of view here. Tom. There we go. Ooh, it's dark. He's gonna TV guide that guy. Wow. He is like schizophrenic. Out comes the TV missile. Let's see. Can he hit him? Can he hit him? Can he hit him? Did he get him? No. Just timed out. Nice try, Tom. Alright, so 1FR gets a hold of Echo. That stops the bleed. That's good. That gets him to about 110 tickets to catch up back up here. Or, sorry, 120 tickets. TechX already rotating back in. He's got the attack chopper. God, it's so laggy. Why is it shaking like that? Alright. I have confirmed I have video and audio. But I'm really sorry, folks. I just woke up, and I have to go to work here shortly. Alright, so 1FR has the bleed. There is a push right here. It does look like Plot is trying to get in here with his squad. And they're going to go ahead and start turning the flag. We'll see if the dead spawns come in. And actually, there's quite a few people here already. Bullet Magnet Ed with the rest of his squad trying to get in and defend this flag. Stays in the burn. And it takes out Trigger Loco. Looks like Scorpion's going to be able to help hold on to this flag. Still an APC, but it's empty. So, 1FR does get 3 flags. They are going to hold it. Vanguard trying to push into Echo. Still being really held tough here by Bean Diego. Whew. Alright, sorry ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Alright, so, the last time I was casting, the 1FR had Echo. Looks like they lost that. It looks like Fengard and Yummy rotated in with the armor along with the help of Big Sir and the God damn it, blah. You're not on my list. Sorry. Keystone and Blah were able to help capture that flag. I do apologize about the delay here. Alright, so it looks like 1FR is going to focus a little bit here on trying to get this center flag back, but there are a lot of red people. The raspberries are coming. Illuminal cannot even get a hit on him, and so close to turning the flag, just not quite. I do think that the 4 IDs starting to figure out where these guys are, and they're going to start closing in on this position. Oh, I got it! I got it! Lemmy Grumpy just fibbed him. Oh, so good. So good. I wish I had instant replay. It's better than a knife. Thank you, Lemming. Alright, so 1FR's push on Charlie has pretty much failed. I don't think that this beacon's going to be all that useful. However, the Roughneck Slayer's still alive. He might be able to get in here, but this is just suicide. Suicide, my dear man. Look at this team player. He's going to get killed for it. He's out here with his javelin ready to shoot shit. And he... Scott goes down. Blah is able to get one. And a second. Takes out Slayer and Jade. And E-Samurai. And wow. Blah pretty much just stopped that push all by itself. However, the 327th has dropped onto this back flag. And it does look like they're going to go ahead and get Echo. Stingers coming out everywhere, and we'll see if that was enough. I don't see a helicopter over there. So, well job getting the Stingers out. 1FR definitely have control of this Echo flag. That's the bleed back to them. There was one red spawn in here. It looked like a Scott FPS, and he did not last all that long. However, we will see now if there's a counter push on any back flags. Bigster is trying to. Jasper's going to come back with the APC. You got Banjax. Juno is going to look like spawn drop here on Bravo, but he's not going to do anything there. And now it looks as if Keystone Company is going to try and get in an Alpha. Blah's getting close. Banjax is ready to spawn in here, and I think they're going to have the to at least start changing the color. Oh, really nice. Samurai finds Blah, finds Banjax, and that stops that push right there. Yarg and Trigger Loco still out here. Meanwhile, Echo's dropping. Fengar's rotated back with his APC, and is turning this flag, and maybe mines. Oh, he's gonna. Does he not see the mines? Now he sees the mines. There we go. Slayer takes him out, and that just might save the flag. I don't see any red people left on this flag. Maybe one. No. And it looks as if the Roughnecks are going to hold this flag. If that's Slayer, or nope, that's Bean. Sorry, 327 still holding this flag. Meanwhile, Karamabad Company has taken Alpha. That's going to put the blue back to the 4 ID, and now there's a lot of people on Alpha. The problem with this is it is really hard to get your armor out of the main, as we are witnessing Yarg take out Tiggs 420 here. And Superfly and Jasper, they are going to try and get in here. Let's see if I can find Jasper. Nope, not going to work. So, here comes the next counter push. Looks like Roughnecks, they're going to do a jet drop here on the back flag of Delta. And they are taking fire as soon as they hit. But Slayer is not quite in the burn yet. Oh, and Yummy comes down. He's able to turn it. They get some dead spawns in here, and 4ID is going to hold on to this Delta flag nice and strong. Meanwhile, Alpha is still definitely being held by the 4ID. However, 1FR finds another flag. Looks like they're going to get this center flag here. No, not quite enough bodies on the flag. And Vladimir takes out Lemon Grumpy, who had the best defib ever. Thank you. And 1FR is going to hold center flag, and it looks like they're going to get Alpha flag. It's going to cost them Bravo, because all of Keystone Company, and I think there's one other company down here that just took Alpha, just rotated down. If I could figure out who it is. It's Juno, so Karambad. So they took Alpha, and then they just left and immediately went Bravo. But the 1FR is still holding the bleed. Wolfpack, however, looks like they've gotten onto the dome. They got a beacon, so they're going to be able to do reinforcements into this Charlie flag and get this turning back unless the Dragon Company can hold this center flag, and it doesn't look like they're going to. It's already changing colors. Vlad's trying to hold the stairs, and he's going to try and work his way up. No, he's like, fuck that, I'm not holding the stairs. I would recommend using a real gun. Real gun? Real gun? Is this pistols only today? Maybe not. Alright, so Dragon Company, they still hold Charlie. Bravo is still being held by 4ID. Meanwhile, Roughnecks are back on Delta, and it looks like they're actually going to hold it this time. Don't see a lot of red people over here, but Vanguard and Yummy have rotated up in the armor, and they're going to try and get this flag back. It is up to 327 to try and hold this, and they're going to need a lot of AT. And looks like B. Diego takes out Vanguard with the C4. And that leaves just Yummy to try and push in here with this mobile artillery. Still up to... oh man, who is this? Illumeroyal. And the beacons come in, and this is going to go back to the... the parachuters come in, and this is going back 1FR. I mean, Yummy's trying, but he is just... every single person is going to be spawning it. That is... the most ridiculous res. Who was that? James Bond. What? Ugh. I literally cannot believe that. C4 bombs. C4 bombs. I like C4 bombs. So Yummy's back here trying to do this all by himself. Oh my gosh, just come in with an RPG. Oh! Yummy hops out, spawns in an entire squad. And now they're going to do their best to keep him alive. So this is Vanguard with KPD, and they are trying. So they spawn this squad in. Meanwhile, I'm ignoring the entire rest of the map. The Keystone Company is still down here holding Bravo. I do not know what happened to Karamabad and Juno. I'm guessing maybe they went mid to try and get this back. Yummy is still... they still haven't killed Yummy. Just kill him. Hit him with rockets. Jesus Christ. Yummy takes out Beer Hunter. Let's just follow Yummy around. Because him staying alive and then hopping out so they can spawn in Vanguard was huge. And it's going to get them Echo Flag back. And that's the bleed. And they... the 1FR needed to keep that bleed. Right now they are... oh no. I'm sorry. It looks like... did he have to back out? Yeah, Yummy had to back out of the flag. And this... oh my gosh. 327 is... or no, now we got Jasper up here. So this is Pioneer Company. They've been rotated over to try and help maintain this Echo Flag. And this is absolutely critical to holding this. Blah and Keystone have left Bravo trying to get up into Alpha. But Roughnecks are going to be there trying to stop them. We'll see if Slayer can't find them out. He's like, what the fuck? I just see them all. And Trigger Loco's last that's left. Meanwhile, Vanguard's still trying to push in here. And they're having a tough time getting this armor into this flag. Yeah, they can't really push in. So, the bleed is still definitely the way of 1FR. However, Bigster takes out 21 CW Jado, and then he gets taken out by Slayer, and this Alpha flag is still really important to hold. Roughnecks do hold it. Meanwhile, we have Dragon Company holding Delta, and they're getting attacked here by the Wolf Pack. Gonna bark. Woo, woo, woo. That's horrible. Don't let me do that anymore. Top Notch takes out the beacon, which is going to help with the push. They should have no... now they 1FR have no backups as far as spawning to drop in. Wow, Top Notch. I know it's a laggy thing. I don't really know where you were actually aiming. Grenade comes over. That's going to take out Top Notch, and that leaves 2 left. I think Dragon's still going to be able to hold this. Oh, meanwhile, Airstrike. What are we watching? Oh, a wrench. I don't want to watch a wrench. Meanwhile, the Keystone Company is still trying to get into this Alpha flag, and they're not having any luck. And actually, the 1FR has really closed the gap here. We are down to about 60 tickets, and the only person left on this push is going to be Trigger Loco. However, he spawns in. That's going to be enough. Flag starts turning. We'll see if they can't get the helicopter back over here. It looks like Static Chris is going to hold, and Jasper rotates down with the APC to try and hold this flag. Blah's the last one left. Meanwhile, Echo's holding strong, and this is smart. I think this is the weak flag right here. So they have Wolfpack, they got the helicopter, and they have the remainder of KPD rotating into Delta, and Delta is going to fall, I have a feeling. There's just too much firepower, and there's nowhere to hide on this flag. So I say they just sit back. I'm not even going to say what killed that helicopter. And this is going to be an absolutely amazing defense here if Dragon's able to hold. They are trying. Ed's here. I don't know if they realize that the flag actually dropped. Top Notch still just sitting on the flag. You got to get in the flag. In the flag. Ed gets another beacon down. Without the helicopter support. Okay, so the 1FR helicopter support rotates over. And they need to get a kill before this turns red. Oh, and the jet ram. And Dragon holds. They hold Delta. Meanwhile, flank here into Echo, and they don't see it. Zone's coming in from the backside. The problem is he's all by himself. We'll see if Fengard squad bombs. I bet you Fengard squad bombs. Yep, Fengard comes in, squad bomb, and there's the rest of them. Flag starts turning. Beer Hunter gets taken out. Sorry, no. Someone else gets taken out by someone else. Now it's going to be up to Fengard, and the rest of these guys try and get in here. And who's last? Who's last? Looks like Turbo Dog. He gets taken out. Echo's going to hold. Meanwhile, Delta's dropping. Alpha has dropped. And now the bleed is definitely back to the 4 ID. I'm so sorry I didn't give credit to Blah. Keystone gets a huge capture. And Delta drops. Bleed's going back 4 ID. Flags and Bleed going the way 4 ID. And they are up by 33 tickets. 1FR need to find another flag, and they need to find it quick, and I don't know where it is. It's Charlie. They got to get to Charlie, but they're going to use so much of their resources just trying to get this Delta back. No one's going to be able to drop on this Delta flag, and here's what the Fengard needs to do. It's just keep them distracted, keep shooting in there, keep people spawning, and that leaves Wolfpack actually in the flag radius to have to try and turn it. Alright, 40 ticket lead right now for the 4 ID, and this is a bad drop right here. Wherever Jado's coming from, bad drop. Right now, the flag you need to hit is Charlie. The answer we're looking for is Charlie. Like, Jasper's not going to last long at all. Even if he's got a wrench, like, he's just, there's so many, and they can dead spawn too, yeah. Jasper gets taken out by Doc Shock. And now, the 1FR is like, where the fuck do we push? And their 40 ticket lead is gone. The correct answer was Charlie. James Bond's running, but, like, he's going to have to run, and then, like, no one can die. So this is going to make Static Chris always by himself. He needs the gunner. Like, the helicopter is really key here. Not to mention Yummy and Fengard are just going to do, like, a tank circle of death around this Delta flag. Burn so many tickets that the 1FR are not going to be able to. And yeah, that's it. 80-0. I thought the 1FR had it. Really good job for them holding those outside flags. So hats off to... I think it was Dragon Company and the 327th that were holding the Echo Delta flags. It just wasn't enough, and now, or sorry, it wasn't even that it wasn't enough. It was just the 4 ID rotated properly at the end, and the 1FR had to use too many resources to try and hold the flags that they thought they needed. Like, Charlie was unguarded, and basically everybody from the 4ID was either sitting on the Delta flag trying to kill people or get that flag back, or were sitting on Alpha, and that just prevented people from coming out of the 1FR vein. Anyway, so into the next round. We still have one more round here on Altai range. In the first, I've been calling them periods or quarters. I guess we call them tours now. So this would be the first tour of the day. Alright, we'll see. And just a shout out to my one watcher, Miner. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Actually, I have two. I don't know who the other person is. Anyway, if you want a shout out, you could type something in the Twitch chat, and then I'll say something. Anyway, so now the sides that we are looking at. 4ID is going to be playing from the blue side. 1FR is going to be playing from the Russian side. So on the last round start, we saw jet drops. I believe that part got cut out, so I do apologize for those of you that missed the beginning. I was having like unwatchable lag. It was horrible. So I think we had a jet drop on a gimme flag from the 1FR. I think they tried to come here into Bravo. So we'll see if they do that. And then both of the transport helicopters went center Charlie. 4ID held Charlie from the beginning, but it cost them these Echo and Delta flags, and the 1FR pretty much held it that whole time. But 4ID was able to get Bravo and then just keep enough pressure on Alpha that they couldn't keep those two flags and hold the front. So it was really, I think it was really important with armor rotations with Fengard and Yummy. Putting pressure on flags, like they were just able to use up so many resources trying to defend those flags. Or the 1FR had used so many resources to try and kill the armor that they couldn't rotate back to the back flags when they started getting capped. Alright, so now we are waiting for the sides to ready up, I imagine, and then we'll get the countdown started. As far as strategy for this, I really don't know. Usually the Charlie flag's really important, but I feel like that's on the 7 flag map, and today we're only playing the 5 flag map. Like, yes, Charlie is important. It is a hard flag to attack. But the 1FR were doing a really good job of just holding, like, these front flags. And kind of left Charlie alone. They tried to push it a few times, but the 4ID spawned like everybody back there to try and defend it, and I just don't think it was once you realize everyone's out of flag, you should just stop pushing. Like, it's just not gonna work. You're not gonna get the flag. So, two things I wanted to talk about from the last round. One, better than a knife, I had a defibrillator kill. Lemon Grumpy killed, I believe it was Illumeral. Man, I can't say his name. Illumeral. And Fury Divine had, I'm pretty sure, the worst jet drop I've ever seen in my entire life. Alright, here we go. Live. 10 seconds. So, we'll see what the sides try and do. We'll have an idea based on who spawns in the jets and where they're trying to go with this. So here we go. We are live. And waiting for these jets to spawn in. Looks like 4ID is not going to use the transport chopper. Alright, and we have Blah, who's going to be bringing in Keystone Company, and Juno, who's going to be bringing Karamagad Company doing jet drops. Coming in for the 1FR, 327 is going to do a jet drop center. Looks like Keystone Company is going to be hitting Delta, and Juno and Karamabad's going to be hitting on this Charlie flag. And they get the beacon down on the roof, but Juno's already taken fire. And let's look at this. Like this. Nope, you guys are fighting over that. Let's zoom down here. So 4ID is, they got the numbers advantage. It's 4 versus 1 right now. And whoever this poor soul is, who is this poor soul? Scorpion. Last one left. 4ID gets stealth. A huge back flag cap. And now it's going to come down to, it looks like still 327 trying to hold this flag. Illumero takes out Doc Shock. That's going to get 1 kill, but it is still blue, and Juno's got that beacon up on the roof. So the high ground's going to go the way of the 4ID, and I think that's going to make it kind of tough unless the 1FR put a lot of bodies into this flag. Ooh, meanwhile, sneaky. Roughnecks, squad bomb. Look at this. This is what I like this company. Every time they push a flag, they do it right. Watch, they're probably going to hit it all at the same time. Damn it, you jinxed it. You gotta hit it all at the same time. Alright, there you go. Now they all hit the flag. Dead spawns come in, but it's gonna be too late. It's just Top Notch back here, and Wolfpack. No one else in his squad can spawn on him. So, Jado takes out Top Notch. Helicopter gets blown the F up. Are they gonna be able to? No, not gonna be able to wrench it and steal it. And 4ID. They're going to get 2 flags. Still trying to work on the center Charlie flag. And 327th is in a battle. Was that Doc Shock going for an... I think he's trying to razz his teammate. Doc Shock goes ahead, gets his buddy up. And they're going to start turning this flag. 1FR. Fury Divine. Takes out 1. Oh, he saw him. He's right there. He's right there. You knew where they were. Sorry, I'm blowing up. I'm so popular, my phone just keeps going off. Anyway, alright, so 1FR is holding on to 2 flags. They're going to need to get a 3rd one, and it looks like it's going to come down to Roughnecks trying to push up this hill right now. Slayer gets taken out, or sorry, Lemmy gets taken out by Webkey, and no. What the fuck? I can't talk. Roughnecks still trying to get into this flag. Meanwhile, man, this is... 327th is doing work on this flag trying to get it, and they've almost got it turned. And this is good. They're hitting 2 flags at once, so the 4ID can't reinforce both. They either have to reinforce Alpha, which they are losing, or they have to reinforce Charlie, which they can't anymore. Juno still got Karamabad trying to defend that up on the roof. Meanwhile, it looks like some remnants here of Keystone Company are trying to get into Echo, but it's just not going to hold, I don't think. Man, we do have a battle on this. Illumero, he gets top. They're trying to get... They have their beacon, so they can get into these stairs, and they can kind of hold the top. And they are just short the bodies. Yeah, Illumero drops down. He gets taken out, and it looks like this is going to turn back blue. Nice job, Juno, Crown and Bod Company. They hold that. Although, they're going to keep coming in here. Meanwhile, top-notch Wolfpack trying to get into Bravo flag. Vladimir is able to take out Lemon Grumpy and then gets a kill on Steel 1001. And I think Bravo's going to hold, Alpha holds, Echo holds. Meanwhile, this is a battle. This is like Karamabad versus 327th all day long. And like, they are dead even. Like, one guy's side gets it to burn, the other side gets it to burn. Leo gets taken out by Illumero. God damn it, how do you say his name? I'm gonna have to ask him, because I don't know. And now, look at lots of 4ID people getting in here, and actually, they have the bleed. Technex here, he's gonna try and hold the defense, but the bleed is going against them. 1FR is gonna get this Charlie flag. That's gonna give them 4 flags. Now, I do see Echo starting to... Oh no, they just get the bodies. No, that's going to hold. I do see Echoes dropping. This is going to be Wolfpack. They are now back on this gimme flag here. Top Notch getting those mines down to try and prevent the armor from rotating in. And it does... No, it's going to start going back red. Where are the red people that are capping this flag? Don't hit the mine! Actually, it's alright. King Dorian's sitting here. He's going to hit it. That's alright. As long as he doesn't take too much more. Echo's still going, though. Actually, no, now it's going back towards the Wolfpack. They got all their AT out, and this armor is just, there's no way they're going to push in here. Dorian's able to find a shot. He's getting wrenched, but he's getting flanked right here. We'll see if... Yeah, Top Notch is able to get a hit on him, and with the slams, he takes out the, whatchamacallit, the mobile air anti-aircraft. And this battle is still going on between the 327th and Karamabad. Looks like Karamabad has come out ahead. They now have the bleed. Their 4ID's only up by 45 tickets, so this is still anywhere to go. I like the 4ID's positioning a little bit better. Like, TechX is going to start burning this flag by himself. That's going to pull in, like, dead spawns. These people that were pushing another flag are going to have to fall back. Oh, never mind. He didn't last too long. And now Roughnecks are going to try and redirect Charlie, see if they can get that. We'll see if that works. Zone rotating out of his main. He's going to try and come in. It looks like Samurai and Jade are going to be trying to defend this. Let's see if they can catch him. They got to hear him. Oh, I think Samurai's going to get him. Samurai, he's hiding. Was that an attempted melee knife? Damn it. Alright. So, 1FR, they're going to hold this. Not for long, though. Tom's coming in, TechX is coming in. And now, the 1FR is kind of in a bind. They're trying to push into this mobile, or up into this Echo flag, but Yummy's up here in this mobile AA, which means they're not going to be able to get that air support up there. Nice shot. Yummy takes out Superfly, and then he's going to do a little bit of wrenching. 1FR kind of stuck. So you got to find the weak spot. Where's the weak spot? You do have one guy at Keystone sitting back here on this Delta flag. I really want to see if people are doing this. Damn it, who is it? Tiggs 420, Tiggs 420, Tiggs 420. I can't find him. Yeah. 1FR is kind of in a tough spot. They're using a lot of people here. They're going to rotate in. Nice job there, Static Chris and Tiggs 420. They take out the transport chopper, and I think that means the 1FR should be able to hold it. Zone, who was playing with part of KPD, they might have just split off and made their own squad for armor purposes. But now we got a battle between TechX, who is completely in his own squad. Let's try it this way. Oh, guys. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. You cannot do this to me. Confusing the shit out of me. Alright. 1FR gets the bleed back. They're down by 110 tickets. They hold Echo, Bravo, and Alpha. But Wolfpack's still trying to get in here. They are starting to get the bleed back. And they are spawning people in. Oh! Obi comes in from the back. And he's able to get one kill. But Zlittle takes him out. And I think Echo is going back the way of 4ID. It's going to come down to Beer Hunter. I don't think he realizes there's 3 people over there. Or there were 3 people. Where the hell did they go? Alright, 1FR holds strong. Looks like they're going to get Echo. Wolfpack still trying to defend it, top notch. Gets taken out by Superfly. Vladimir takes out Trigger. And Lemming is last. Not quite last. One more last. And it looks like Yummy is going to get the kill there. Am I doing this right? I'm so confused. People are playing on wrong sides and it's confusing me. Alright, 1FR. Still has the bleed. TechX is back trying to get this Bravo flag. 1FR is definitely holding strong with 3 flags. Now this is what happened last time. It took them a little bit to get situated. They were down about 100 tickets and then they got their flags. They held the bleed for a while. They got it really close and then they kind of fell apart right at the end. So Keystone Company is holding Echo. Whatever the fuck company this is, led by 4ID for the 1FR, is holding Bravo, and I don't know, the Roughnecks holding Alpha. So, it is up to the 1FR to try and find their push. Oh, I hate when this happens, when I can't see the people on the map. Alright. Yeah, 1FR's kind of stuck. Like, Yarg's out here sniping. He's not pushing. There's no, like, transportation anywhere. Here comes Zone. And here goes. Wolfpack. Looks like Jet Drop Echo. Let's watch. Let's watch. That is like the highest jet drop I've ever seen. Squad starts spawning in. Little high. But he gets in. That means his squad's going to be top notch. Gets taken out here by James Bond, but he's got the rest of his squad coming in. James Bond gets one more kill, takes out Little, and I think that ends the jet drop. So that fails. That's going to be probably another minute and a half where the 1FR can't get to a flank flag. Keystone still holding strong on Delta. Big Sur gets a kill here on somebody, and how the fuck did he get a piece of armor? Did he just steal that? Oh no. Alright, Wolfpack's still trying to get in here. It looks like the 4ID TechX flying the drop chop overhead, so that means that they're going to be able to put kind of unlimited spawns on this Echo flag. And that's what they're going to have to do, because there is... Nice shot. Takes out King Dorian. And yeah, TechX is just rotating up here. He's just dropping people in. Static Chris tries to come in with his jet, get a kill. Echo is dropping. Wolfpack is in there. They are getting defended here by 327, who's back on this flag. I guess they enjoyed it. Oh man, that's not going to last all that long. Static Chris is like, I can't kill you in the air, and I can't shoot you when you're on the ground, but I am going to slam into you. 1FR still holds that flag. Oh, here comes the armor push from the 4ID. Turbo Dog rotates out of their main. They bring the APC with Yummy. Sorry, he's in the APC. Yummy's got that mobile AA, and they're going to push into this alpha flag. Meanwhile, great rotation from the 1FR, being led by 4ID. Get into Charlie, and I don't even know what company this is, but it's enough to try and get Charlie to turn. 4ID still being held. Roughnecks trying to hold on to this. They're outnumbered and they're going against the armor, but they're just using up manpower, and that manpower that they're using up is preventing them from defending Bravo, which is getting attacked here by Dragon Company. If they can get it, it was getting attacked by Dragon Company. I don't even know what's happening with that scope. I don't know if I would stand there. Who was that? Vlad? That's like, hey, here I am. Come kill me. Alright, so Delta is now changing. Is Big Sur? No. Big Sur has given up his APC, which he very well may have stolen. And Keystone is just so much work. And here's the big push. Everybody from the 1FR is trying to get into this Charlie flag. And Bangin' Crazy takes out Big Sur, finds Leo up on the balcony, and then takes him out, pushes into the flag, and this is going to drop really fast for the 1FR. Really, really fast. Bangin' Crazy keeps pushing up. He's going to try and get all the way up, get control of the upper area, and that was a lie. He's going to stay in the burn. Center flag goes 1FR. In comes the Wolfpack. Top Notch rotates in, and they are trying to save this flag, but they are outnumbered. Takes out Slayer. So that's a squad leader down. That helps. Prevents the spawns right back into the flag for the 1FR. And great response from the 4ID. I thought for sure they were losing this flag. They did spend a ton of people to try and hold this flag. James Bond takes out Trigger Loco, and Titanic Troubles comes in, and it looks like, man, it's still holding center, but this is... This is a battle for the flag, and now there's enough bodies. Oh, Doc Shock. How did he die? Oh, Allure Memorial found him. Technic's still up here. They're holding like these upper like balconies, and it's going to be enough. The bleed's not going to be able to get there, and there are a lot of people on this flag right now. Like, 1FR is using everybody to try and get this flag, and you know what it's costing them? All of their flags. Like, Banjax is back here all by himself trying to defend this flag, and all they have to do is hit Bravo. The answer is Bravo. Like, Dragon Company's coming in. You got whatever company Superfly's leading, but you're going up against 3 companies here. You got Chromabod, Wolfpack, all sitting on this flag, and you're just not gonna be able to push into it. Like, I'm sorry, Superfly, you're good, but like, you're not that good. So 1FR, this is what happened last time. They like got situated, and then they kind of fell apart. So 1FR looks like it's going to rotate its resources back to Delta. Bla's already here. Keystone's ready to defend this. And Jado. Oh man, he's going to pick up a squad. He's going to pick up a squad, and they're going straight to Delta. They are taking damage quick. Bail! 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 And here comes the paratroop squad. Straight into the flag. Burns already going the way of the 1FR. Get in that bleed. Jado gets in, and I think the 1FR are going to have no problem trying to hold this flag right here. The problem is like, again, Bigster all by himself is burning Echo. Like, they're using all of their resources on this flag. Like, they need to get a dead squad leader. Oh, he sees him. Bigster's going to win. Nice shot. Bigster takes out King Dorian, and he's going to solo cap this. He spawns people in, and he does. He solo caps that. And now you got, like, Obi out here in the mountains. We do have a jet drop. Static Chris, but he's, look at, as soon as they realize the jet drop's going back there, the 4ID already spawning people in on Alpha. So excellent communication, and hats off here to Bigster and the Keystone Company. They were holding Delta pretty much that whole time. As soon as they lose Delta, Bigster leaks out, goes over to Echo, they cap Echo. And now they're kind of stuck. Like, they're down by almost 200 tickets. They have 1 flag, and they have no way to get to another flag. Like, running up this hill is not going to work. I don't really know what the fuck Yummy's doing and how he's still alive, like, sitting in the middle of a road. Who is this? Who is this? I want to know who that is. Is that Ed shooting a sniper rifle? That doesn't work, Ed. It doesn't work. So yeah, 4ID is just like, I think better rotations. The 1FR gets established, and then I think it kind of fell apart for them. Like Bang Crazy, he gets taken out by Slam. So I think it kind of fell apart for the 1FR. When they went that all-in push at Charlie. Like, I think as soon as, yeah, here's 6 tickets. 4ID takes it. So the 4ID, in a rare occurrence this tour, actually takes 2 full maps. Anyway, so what I was saying, I think it kind of fell apart with the 1FR when they all rotated to that center Charlie flag. Like, it was a good move and everybody hit it, but the 4ID reacted and they didn't turn it fast enough, so 4ID was able to spawn in everybody. I think if that initial push just doesn't work, you just have to immediately decide that you've given up. Holy crap, Yummy, 30-1. Nice KDR. Technac, well done, sir. Realize that they've responded everybody to Charlie and almost have a backup plan, like have a jet that's just ready in the back, and as soon as that drop fails, like send that jet out somewhere else, because you already know where everybody is. You all know they're on Charlie. So yeah, looking at it, 1FR, little bit of a slow start, and then they get established, and then I think that 4ID just strategizes them. Once the 1FR kind of gets set up, they're like, "Yay, we got it." but the 4ID is already like figuring out where they're gonna hit next, and it worked for the most part. Really, hats off to Blah and Keystone Company up on those back flags. They did an excellent job holding Delta that whole time, and excellent rotation there at the end by Bigster to pretty much solo cap Echo and then get the rest of his squad in there to ensure that he had it. And then there is this map. Oh man, Sunken Dragon. I have not spent a lot of time on this map. I see 3 flags, so this is going to be a complete clusterfuck. I'm actually pretty excited to watch this. I really hope they don't screw with the flags. So Bravo's wide open, Charlie's way back there, and then I don't even know how I'm going to keep track of the actual Sunken Dragon, which would be this building right here, but this building is going to be nuts. This flag with 40 people on it and 3 flags is going to be nuts. Just looking at the map, I haven't played this at 21CW. My initial reaction is to think that the US is going to probably want to hold Alpha Bravo, and it looks like they should be able to get that pretty quick. I know there's a little bird on this map. Let's look at this Charlie flag. Yeah, Charlie flag's pretty open. I think a key to this too may be beacons up on buildings so that you can get down to flags, because all the flags are pretty accessible by drops. Poor Bravo. Whoever has to defend Bravo, I feel quite sorry for you, because that sucks. Both flags have a height advantage on you, and you're in the open. Anyway, so looking at the map, I think the US probably has an advantage. Like, they're going to be able to get to Bravo, I think, easier. And they're able to cover Bravo from Alpha, where I don't think... I guess you can cover Bravo from Charlie. Oh yeah, you can. It's just like this one spot, though. And if you're out here trying to cover Bravo, like, you're exposed to Alpha. Whereas the people in Alpha have a little bit covered. So, I give my initial advantage to the US side. I have an easier cap of Alpha. And just so I know, let's find this flag in here so I know where it actually is. I think it's like right down in the center. Yep, there it is. Go for a swim. We could have swim battles, swim knife, pistol kills. Can I go through there? No, I can't. No, I don't want that camera. I want this camera. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. So Alpha's gonna be a total disaster. Now I think the cap for Alpha is really big, if I remember correctly. So you can cap it from a lot of places, but like, if whoever holds it is up on these balconies, like, you're just not gonna be like, it'll literally be like shooting fish in a barrel. I wish someone's name was Fish, because then I could say it's like shooting fish in a barrel and it would make more sense. Anyway, just waiting on the numbers to get evened up, sides to get out, and then once sides both ready up, we'll start the countdown here, which I imagine will be any minute.